It is heartening in some ways that the U.S. is trying to take the whole leader of the free world thing seriously again. But we do have our own set of problems, an unusually acute series of problems right now with the political right really flagrantly turning away from democracy, really turning away from the idea of a free world at all, let alone one that we lead, both through diplomatic leadership and also through our example. I mean, President Biden invited these 100-plus countries to this summit this week, right? Right after he had his big one-on-one meeting with Vladimir Putin. The purpose of that meeting yesterday was to try to persuade Putin to not invade his neighbor, to not invade the neighboring country of Ukraine again, like he did a few years ago. Russia is a dictatorship. Russia is an authoritarian country where the permanent leader has outlawed all the political opposition, not just outlawed, but assassinated and imprisoned all the opposition leaders that might have posed a threat to him. He's running a criminal gangster state where his government is merged with organized crime groups to, among other things, run ransomware and other criminal hacking operations that target countries and private companies and critical infrastructure and individual schools and towns, even hospitals all over the globe, but especially in the U.S., with protection from the Russian government while they do it. I mean, Russia's not the good guy here. Ukraine, on the other hand, is our ally, a democratic country. It's technically the largest country in Europe. They've been independent for 30 years, since the fall of the Soviet Union, 30 years ago this month. Not for nothing, we, the United States, literally made binding, signed security pledges to Ukraine 30 years ago, when we persuaded them that they should give up the thousands of nuclear weapons that had been stationed in Ukraine when they were part of the Soviet Union. We told them in writing, in a binding document, you give up those nuclear weapons and we will accept some responsibility for your security. It's a good thing that Ukraine gave up those nuclear weapons, as did the other former Soviet states. We helped that happen in part by promising, we will take care of you, we will be your ally, we will help watch out for your security. And here's President Biden this week trying to convene the democracies of the world, which, among other things, means no, not Russia, you're not invited. He's doing that, I think not coincidentally, at the same time that he's brushing back Putin and warning him not to invade our ally Ukraine again. But again, look at what's going on inside our own country. Look at what's going on in the political right now. Here's the cover right now of Newsmax magazine on the political right in this country. Vlad the Great. Post-Trump, Putin becomes master of the world. Cheers, chin-chin, champagne. That's Newsmax magazine this month. Look at our friends at the Fox News channel right now. Look at the lower third chyron on the screen here. Why should we be responsible for Ukraine's safety? Or this one, NATO only exists to torment Putin. Oh, poor Putin. Or this one, Putin just wants to keep his western borders secure. Listen, I know you're calling it an invasion, but look at it from his perspective. He just needs a little slice. Russia wants to keep invading neighboring countries and taking over pieces of them. I mean, come on, the guy's hungry. Look at how big and strong he is. Strong like bull. He needs protein. He's so great. Let's see whether any of our other allies might seem like tasty snacks to him. I'm sure that will appease him. Just let him have little bits of other countries. It's fine. It's understandable he wants them. He's strong like bull. Very hungry. I mean, that's weird. There is a weirdness around this on the political right now. I mean, this aggressive, expansionist dictatorship is threatening to invade one of their neighboring countries. It's a country we happen to be allied with, and the conservative media in this country is all for it and wants us to root for the invader if and when it happens.